Hi, Triple Bs. This is Naraya,
Yeah.
and we are the Brilliant Black Beauties. And today we have a very special guest. Oh, give me 1 second. Hold on. Yes, we have a very special guest. Okay, so who is also a Black Brilliant Beauty herself, Leah, aka Baby Scorpio.
Hi.
She is a self-love advocate showcasing solo vlogs and fitness. She's inspiring people to stick to their goals and guiding others through her tarot readings. So please welcome her. Yay!
Hi.
Oh my god. So before we get started in the main questions, Kiara and I like to do like a little bit of like fun questions in the beginning
Okay.
and the end. So if that's okay with you.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hey, so Kiara, you want to start?
Okay. If your healing journey had a theme park, what would the rides be called?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's such a good question. I feel like the first ride would be called Beauty because I feel like beauty is not only in the outside, it comes from the inside. So anything that you're doing that has to do with your self-love journey, it comes from within. And a lot of the times I feel like we do a lot of external things. Like we try to do our nails, our hair, our makeup, and those things only enhance us. They don't make us who we truly are. So I feel like that would be my first ride. I feel like the second ride would be um talent. Like like I think it would be like triple talent, like multi-talent, just
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like it would be something that kind of like how do I say it? Like it would be something that like pulls you in, like pulls you in and like makes you think about like, oh, like maybe I do want to ride this ride. And then like as you get into the line, you're like, oh, like maybe I don't want to ride this ride. And then when you get on, you're just like, oh, finally, like I did it. And I feel like that's kind of like my journey or like my self-love journey. Just because at first, with a lot of the things that I do, I'm just like, oh, this is like intriguing. Like I want to do it. And then like on the process of doing it, sometimes like I want to give up. And I'm just like, I do not want to do this. But then after I accomplish it, I'm like, all that hard work and all those obstacles that I went through weren't for just nothing. So I feel like, yeah, those would be my two rides.
That's amazing. We
So
love that.
thank you, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
About the beauty part, you always say in your videos, like always when you're doing your
Yeah.
face mask, I watched like 12 of your videos. I was
Yes.
oh, thank you, thank you.
I
I was going through a whole bunch of time cleaning. I'm just listening to it.
uh-huh.
But you always say like when you're doing your face mask or something that's like physical self-care, you like this is just enhancements. This is not the definition of
Yeah.
self-love.
Yes.
And I feel like it's very important to reiterate that just because there's so many companies trying to like sell us things, especially like as Black women, we are like the main target for beauty. So it's like especially like just because I would say like we're not the most appreciated in our community. So they try to like target us with just certain things that we don't need. Like we already have that within. So I just want to just repeat that because it's very important to know who we are within before we start trying to buy certain things to enhance us or try to fix us. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I can. I love this. Okay, so I would love to ask you, if you could. Oh, well, actually, if you were a crystal, what would you be?
I would be amethyst. I love working with amethyst. I feel like amethyst is one of those crystals where it's very calm. It's like very calming, very it's like it's very calm, very like intriguing. You see it kind of everywhere, but at the same time, the power that it has, or the power that it enhances within you is more, it's deeper than it looks. So that is one of my favorite crystals as well.
Yes, beautiful crystal too. It's so like so many crystals that are beautiful, but that's definitely one of my favorites too. It's so pretty. Um,
Yes.
I would also like to ask you if you could invite one fictional character to your solo date. Um, who is sitting across from you?
Oh, that is such a good question. Let me think about that because, like, oh my gosh.
Take your time.
Um, I think I would choose Naruto.
Oh,
Just, yes,
yeah.
just because his journey is kind of like similar to what we kind of go through as humans. I feel like a lot of us are um shut out and kind of left to do things on our own. And I feel like he found his own path and he was very courageous in a lot of the things that he did. He did make a lot of mistakes, which we do as humans, but for the most part, he learned from his mistakes and he was like determined to do what he needed to do. So, yeah.
Y'all gonna have to tell me who Naruto is. I don't-
Oh, it's the
Oh, yes,
character.
he's, yeah.
Yeah, I know a little bit of Naruto. I really need to sit down and watch him more because I'm new to anime myself, so I'm still trying to like get into it. And I've seen bits and clips, and it's really good. And I also seen like little bits and
Yes.
clips, so that's why I was like, okay, I can understand too because I know exactly what you're talking about with his journey. It's absolutely.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into some main questions.
Straight
Okay.
up. How do you get yourself motivated to invest time into your self-care consistently?
I don't think it's more so motivation. I think it's like um determination and trying to stay consistent with myself because I know if I'm consistent with myself, I make my inner child happy, and that's like my main goal. And if
I
I'm
write
more
that down.
consistent,
So friends,
if I'm more
ready.
consistent, I feel like I'm happier with myself, and I just feel whole as a person, which if you feel whole as a person, you attract so many good people. Um, I feel like I feel like with being more consistent and determined, I attracted so many people and I went to so many places, been in so many rooms that I knew that I was divinely guided to be in. So I feel like some days I don't want to be consistent at all, and it's so hard. But I feel like after I did, it's like the feeling that you get after you do it. Like you know that you're supposed to do something, and me personally, I don't like procrastination. I feel like it makes me very anxious, and I don't like the feeling of being anxious. So if I'm consistent and doing what I need to do, I like the feeling afterwards that I get. So that's what keeps me kind of
Oh,
consistent.
See, because me, I struggle with procrastination. Like, I feel like I struggle with it not because I'm like don't want to do anything, but because I'm
Hmm.
like a perfectionist and I'm like afraid of failing. I get intimidated
Yeah.
and I like brush it off and like distract myself. But honestly, when you put it like that, I'm like, okay, this makes me want to try it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
absolutely right.
I feel like the perfectionism is something that I'm working on this year. So that's why I've been doing so many solo dates as well, because the the deadline that I give myself is like a week to film, edit, and put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of pressure, but at the same time, there's no room to be a perfectionism.
Right.
Like there's no room to be a perfectionist. And it's like you gotta ignore that, but at the same time, it's easier said than done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I was gonna
You're
say,
welcome.
oh, you're 23, right, Leah?
Yes, I'm 23.
Oh, you are so deep. I swear, I'm just 2 years older than you. But if
And
you're my
wow.
daughter, I'd be so proud that you're just
Oh,
so
thank
like
you.
you understand so much that like I see like one of my greatest fears is being like older and not getting better and wiser. And there's some
Oh,
people like
yeah, that's mine
50 and
too.
60 and they don't understand it. Like self love
Yes.
out the window. But you understand like therapy. I wrote it down. I wrote what you said down about make your inner child happy. I was like,
Yes. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
free therapy right now.
Yes, I've just learned from like people that were older than me, the mistakes that they made. Just like watching them make the same mistake over again. And I was like, when I grow up, I'm not going to be like that. I'm
Yeah.
not going to make the same mistakes over again and repeat the same cycles. And it was like when I was younger, just seeing the same, like being able to see that being younger, it was kind of like, okay, if I can see this as a child, like, why aren't you as an adult doing what you need to be doing? Like, that's an issue. So I feel like the more that I educated myself, outside of school, the more that I like got determined to like want to find more information and heal myself. So yeah.
Thank you so much for that answer.
You're welcome.
So, speaking of solo dates, I know you said perfectionism is one reason why you go on them, but we
Yeah.
would love to know what was like a moment in your life where you was like, okay, I really need to like put more time into myself and just like focus on like, self love and just start going on solo dates myself. And like, how did that help you with your self love? You going to these solo dates and things like that.
Oh, so I was dating this person and well, I'm like still kind of dating them, but it was more so like I had so much fun with them that I was like, I need to be working on myself too. So going on solo dates not only helped me and our relationship, it helped my relationship with myself. So it's like the more I'm stronger within myself, the better the relationships with other people get. So I started like going on more solo dates and my relationships, like my relationships with my family and my friends and the person that I'm with right now is 10 times better because of that, because I'm whole within myself and I'm able to do things by myself. And I feel like certain experiences, I wouldn't have never experienced that if I wasn't doing things by myself.
Right. Nice. Thank you so much for that answer.
Oh,
You're
that's
welcome.
it's so self love. I always talk about self love. I always say self love is the best love. It really is. Like
Yes.
Yeah.
love from your family, even your mother and your father is important, but they can love you, but if you
Yeah.
don't love yourself, it doesn't really matter.
Yes. And I feel like it teaches other people how to love you.
Mhm.
So if you treat yourself good, then other people are going to be like, they treat themselves good. So I have to like step up my game, you
Mhm.
know?
Right. Oh, so
This is so
uh
good, Leah. You should write a book.
yeah,
I'd buy it.
yeah. Yes, you should.
A planner.
You know what?
It
I'll
should,
put that on my list. I'll put
Yeah.
that
that on my
should be a
list.
planner too of all your deep thoughts. Like there's
Speaking of
Oh, yeah.
do that.
that,
That's a good
that is
idea.
You're welcome.
You know,
amazing.
I'm
I'm going to
helping
write
you.
that down.
Yeah, you
I'm helping you right
should.
now. My major is entrepreneurship. Okay, I'm in marketing class every day.
Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing.
I'm using my degree. I'm using it.
Oh, speaking of planners, actually, another one of the questions that I wanted to ask is how do you plan your time and goals for the month? Because I know I have a really hard time with planning myself.
So with me, especially with the fitness goals that I have, I do it by 30 days. I feel like in 30 days, I can complete any type of goal that I want or add any type of habit that I want. So I do everything usually by 30 days. And certain things take longer than 30 days, but I give myself that 30-day time frame just to see where I'm at. And if I don't complete it by 30 days, I'm like, okay, I need to reevaluate my milestones, like where I need to be, and kind of reevaluate how I got there, or kind of look at like how I got there and then plan from there.
Right.
So it's a lot of like taking baby steps,
Mhm.
but also like having that main goal of like 30 days.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely gonna keep that in
Mhm.
because I need to
Yeah.
planning better. That's one of the main things that I notice I struggle with too is, and that also contributes to my procrastination. I don't plan things, and
Yes.
it makes like my time management and my schedule just go all over the place and increases my anxiety. So
Yeah.
I put that in mind. Definitely gotta put that to use.
Yeah, so I studied project management.
Mhm.
So with learning that, I kind of break my goals up. Um, I make my goals into what's it called? SMART goals
Oh yeah.
first.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I kind of like say an affirmation or like write an affirmation. And then like subconsciously, I'm like, I can do this in 30 days. But I still take those baby steps from like day one and just see how I can go from day one, see like the progress from day one, and then keep going and adding to that. So, because I feel like that's logically easier than just trying to do it all at once. I feel like that's what we as humans, we try to do it all at once, and it does not work like that
Yeah.
for some things.
Mhm. Absolutely. Also too, oh, you want to say something, Kiara?
Okay, well, before I ask the question, I'll also say that this is Leah for you, Leah. This is definitely just like your first interview of many because you're so like,
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm getting so much praise, but it's genuine. So I'm just saying. Okay,
Yes, I feel the
No.
genuineness.
I'll ask, what do you do when your plans to achieve a certain goal or get started on doesn't go as
Um, I if it doesn't go as planned, I usually think about like the end goal and then act like it already happened. So I did that in like my last solo date that I posted, the I want to say hitting 4K. So when I planned to hit 4K, it did not happen on that weekend, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to act like it already happened. And I kind of like went off from there, but I was still doing like the main things that I needed to do in order to make that goal complete. So it was like, I need to be in that energy in order to manifest that. And again, it's very much easier said than done, but it's like you still have to keep your eye on the prize, even if like certain things go off plan, and be able to adapt. That is like the main thing. Like you need to know how to adapt in anything when it comes to your goals, because everything is not going to go as planned. And that's what I also learned from project management as well. Um, Being able to adapt.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I love it. Like you ever say, free therapy. Okay. Oh, okay. Kiri, do you want to ask any other questions, or do you want to go ahead and go to the relationship questions?
all that is fun. Let's,
Some questions?
yeah, let's go to the the fun relationship question. I like that one.
Oh, okay. So, if your future partner had a theme song when they walked into your life, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. Um, that is such a good question. Now I have to look through my playlist. Like, hold up. Just give me 1 second. Um, I feel like it would be something like fun,
Mm-hmm.
but like slow. Like it would either be like Sent from Heaven by Keisha Cole,
Ooh.
or I would say like My First Love by Avant. I
Oh,
feel like it would be like
oh,
something like that.
yeah. I love that song. I like the violin part is one of my favorites when it's first.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
that's a good one. That one is with Kiki Wyatt, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I love that song. My First Love.
I don't know any of these.
Yeah.
No, I was
That's okay. That's okay.
That's fine.
oh,
Yeah.
sounds nice.
I'll send it to you. But
Okay.
it's really, really good. It's an old song though, but it's amazing.
Yes.
The
Yes.
old like classics are the best though. Like I was
Oh, for sure.
yes, like we were talking about the questions because Kiara and I we love to like prep the questions before like interviews and stuff.
Hmm.
And I was telling her like when I saw that question, I was like the song that popped up in my mind was what was the one All My Life by Casey and JoJo? That one.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
yeah,
that is so cute.
Yeah, I
I know
immediately
that song. Thank you for oh,
absolutely. Okay, Kiara, do you want to ask me another one?
one of my favorite questions to ask anybody because it's a good thing to think about. Okay. What's a deal breaking lack of character you'll never compromise on?
Um, oh, that's such a good question. Let me think about that. It would have to be like lying, but in a way of where it's like I already know the truth and you already know the truth. Like I'm showing you the evidence and then you're continuing to lie about it
Oh yeah.
instead of taking accountability. I think the lack of accountability is something that bothers me, and I just cannot deal with it. Like I won't deal with it.
Lack of accountability. Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
too, honestly, I and the like that because I can't stand when like people want you to hold you accountable, but like when it's like they don't like being held accountable, but they want to hold you accountable, and then they try to
yeah,
manipulate. Oh, I cannot stand
yeah.
that. So, I cannot stand that. Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I just like, let me think about it. I just like laughing. But one of the things I just like, I have a list, but lack of kindness, I just don't like. I can't
Oh,
stand.
yeah.
If you're not kind, it doesn't matter how many abs or how attractive he may look. If you're not a kind person,
I'm gonna say genuine because there are a lot of people who are nice to others, and behind closed doors, it's not genuine. So the lack of um, being genuine to others, I feel like bothers me. I don't have a problem with other people not liking other people because there are certain reasons, everybody has their morals or whatever factors that they got going on. But the lack of genuinity that certain people have is just a deal breaker for me. I don't like it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
saw in a movie it was saying everybody can be nice and everybody can be kind. So it's like, well,
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
being genuine is what makes it actually kind and just being nice.
yeah.
No, Yes, absolutely. Also, too, we just want to say, the Zoom is like we have like 10 more minutes and it may cut
Mhm.
off, but we can just you could just go back in. We'll just go back in
Okay.
Yeah.
just to let you know.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because we love this conversation with you
Oh, I love the conversation with y'all too.
so much. Okay. So the next question is what's a character trait that makes a person more attractive the longer you know them?
Oh, being genuine. Like
Oh,
that is yes, being genuine. Um, because there are certain people who try to do things for you and they're like, "Oh, well, I did this for you because this is what you wanted from me," and it wasn't genuine. It didn't come from the heart. So I feel like when people are genuine, it makes you feel more appreciated, and it makes you appreciate what they are doing for you. And it's not just like a mind game. That's how I
yeah.
feel like.
Um, I'll also love to ask, how do you stay firm in your standards while dealing with temptation?
Oh, I would say going on solo dates, like the more you treat yourself good, it's like all those other people, like they're just gonna like not even approach you, or it's gonna be so easy to like let them go because you treat yourself so good. And it's like you have like that strong sense of like knowing that you're never really lonely because you're already whole within yourself. You have every single thing that this other person is like trying to offer you. Or it's like when these people try to like offer you certain things that you know they could do more in, like they're trying to offer you crumbs, and you just have like that whole sense of like, I want to say like the over what is it called? It's like when it's like your heart is the ocean, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these people are trying to give you like a pail of water and be like, this is what I can give you, and that's it, that's all. And you're just like, are you serious? Like, I don't want that. I
Right.
literally have the whole
Mm-hmm.
ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's how I keep myself kind of grounded, because like there's certain people that try to offer you certain stuff and you're just like, are you serious? Like, where are we coming from?
Right,
Like,
because you don't
no.
know what it's like to have the whole thing. So why would I settle for this little
Yes.
trail of water when I have the whole
Yes.
right now? So I
Yes.
completely understand that. That is like amazing. I'm so glad you said that because a lot of like I feel like people who are in relationships, especially in today's time and generation,
Mm-hmm.
they tend to like forget that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Or
a
it's not something that it's like they forget who they are
yeah.
because they've been around that person for so long,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't even remember what their own love feels like. So that's why I go on solo dates as well, because you got
Mm-hmm.
to remind yourself of that.
And then you're pouring into yourself too, because these people are probably
Yeah.
pouring so much of themselves into these people who they really shouldn't be pouring themselves into. So yes,
Yeah.
amazing points. Kira,
I'm
oh,
just writing down more
she's
things.
writing down.
All these quotes, you like you're never really lonely when you're whole in yourself. They don't remember what their own love feels like. I don't know. I might cry, but I'll be okay.
With the
It's
question,
fine. I'm
to
gonna
ask
be
the question.
fine. Anyway,
Oh my gosh, I love
okay,
you guys' energy.
Oh, thank you. We love your
that's
energy.
time.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to ask this question. Well, I just like this question in general. So me and Mariah always talk about like waiting and stuff. And
Yeah.
I was watching one of your videos. I was listening. I always listen to it. I listened to videos all the time.
Mhm.
And I'm just so I was listening to one of your videos. I remember you was on a date and your sister was making jokes about how you didn't like give the guy a kiss or a kiss on the cheek. And I don't know how many dates you've been on, but the question really is, do you think kissing too early can cloud your judgment about someone's character? Like, have you ever like wait to go on dates before you kiss someone? Take time, like boundaries about it.
It really depends on the person for me. Like certain people, I just feel like I don't want to exchange that energy with you. Like I don't want you to be touching me or anything. And then with other people, it really depends on like if they're genuine or not. Because there are certain people that I have been on dates with, and they just like want to get to a certain end goal. And I just have to like remind them, like, this is not what I'm about to do. Like, you can go find what you're looking for, but you're not about to make me into your fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like there's a lot of people that um, they go out on dates with certain people and they try to make them into a certain fantasy that they're not. So I feel like you gotta like step back and be like, oh wait, hold up. like where are we going with this? Like what are your intentions? But you I feel like there's certain people that you have to just pay attention to and you'll know their true intentions on the first date. Like you'll know what they're about. And then there are other people that feel like it's more like manipulative, you could
Mm-hmm.
say. Like you don't really know their intentions, but it's kind of like with me, I feel like anything that happens is for my highest good. And I kind of like keep that mindset. So it really depends on like the person and their energy. And if they have like a odd energy, I'm not doing it. It's
Right.
just not for me.
Absolutely. Yes.
I
I
know something
100%
else. You're not about to make me into your fantasy. That's good.
right.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taking, I didn't know I'd be taking so many notes with you. You write all this stuff down. Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's it for the fun relationship questions. Okay,
And then,
so into the
oh wait, actually, I had a question off of the question, but I think you answered it.
please.
But
Absolutely.
I think you answered it. But it was basically saying like, do you ever feel pressure? I guess sometimes you may on like the first or second or third date. How people sometimes make it like you have to kiss someone on the first or third date. Do you feel that pressure?
No, I really don't because I feel like there are certain people that just know my standards and I make it very clear about what my standards are.
Mm.
Um, I feel like just being honest with that person
Yeah.
and just being like, this is not what I'm about to do.
Mm.
And yeah, I feel like honesty is the most important thing, but it's also like it depends on who you're going out on a date with.
Yeah.
Just because there are certain people that you can be very honest with them and it can go south.
Hi, Triple B's. It's me, Naraya. So I just realized while editing that there was a huge gap between the previous video and the next clip that you guys are gonna see after this one. So I want to go ahead and like just explain why that has happened. So if you didn't notice, towards the end of the previous clip, there was like a short but straightforward cutoff. That is because we used the free version of Zoom, which is 40 minutes, and the 40 minutes was up, so that's why it cut off so fast. So within the second clip, we did go back into the Zoom room so we could talk to Leah more. But we didn't realize that within the first 3 minutes we weren't recording. Yeah, we weren't recording. So why did I say it like that? Anyway, so that's why I'm making this video, because I basically just want to um make sure you guys aren't confused. Because I know it was like, how do we go from relationships to hair right away? So that's why I'm making this video, so there won't be any confusion. And I also want to let you guys know that we really do sincerely apologize for the confusion if there was any. Um, and we definitely have taken our mistake into consideration. Even though we didn't get the first 3 minutes of the second part of the interview with Leah, we are definitely looking forward to having Leah on the show again. This will not be the last that you guys will see of Leah. Leah is such an amazing person, spirit, individual. And again, we would love to have her on the show. We really look forward to it. Having her on the show again. And the same goes for the guests that we have had on the show previously, like A.V. Perkins. And it also goes for the future guests that we will have on the show soon. So, yes. And again, we do sincerely apologize. And thank you guys so much for understanding. And before I let you guys go and watch the rest of this amazing video with Leah, I want to kind of briefly explain the beginning of the next clip that you guys are going to see after this one. So, Leah is talking about her natural hair journey in the beginning of the next clip, and then it goes into us talking about our hairs and stuff like that. So, yeah. With that being said, I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. Again, thank you so much for understanding. We apologize, and we hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Bye. Mariah out.
Damaged, just because it was like damaged and I had to like cut it off, but we've made it. We've made it here.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of hair, me and Kiara not too long ago did a podcast talking about a podcast episode talking about like our natural hair, like our individual journeys and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we was talking about that, like what we went through. I didn't with me, I've always been like natural since I was younger. Like my mom never allowed like me to like put no relaxers or perms or nothing
Uh-huh.
in my hair. The only thing she really did though was like flat iron it a lot because she didn't really
Mm-hmm.
know how to do my hair, and I was very tender headed as a kid, and I had so much more like I had so much hair. I was tender headed. She didn't know how to like scalp braid and do much, so it was just
Yeah.
a lot. And then Kiara also talked about her journey with her natural hair and when she went
Much
natural.
deeper and darker. And my hair, my hair is very 4C, 4D, 4E, 4Z, very Afro, 70s, at core.
Yes.
So listening, it's not like thankfully, it's not family members that never made me feel bad about my hair. It's I had a lot of internalized stuff from watching media and what hair people wanted. A whole bunch
Yes.
of time. So not till like 9 months ago I started my hair, but I really hated my hair. Like I would manifest hoping I could have finer hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like,
I didn't think I thought it was normal. I was like, it's just what I want. I don't want it's too thick. It's too thick.
Yeah.
Now with self love, like you said, when you were with me and self love, thankfully this is how it goes with me and self love. But the more I get into self love, the more I realize issues I have that I didn't know I
Yeah. I feel like that's why I tried to like start styling my hair more. Um, I feel like the more that I style my hair, the more that I actually like my hair. And then it's so fun to see what my hair likes and what it doesn't like. And that's a lot, that's a part of like your hair journey as well, is like there are certain products that work for 3 months and then they don't work on your hair anymore. And then you have to find another product that works on your hair. So it's kind of like the trial and the error of
Mhm.
your hair. But like keeping your hair moisturized is important because we may think that our hair is one texture, but in reality, it's another texture. It just needs to be moisturized
Mhm.
and moisturized with like a water-based product
Yeah.
and not an oil-based product.
That's very important because that water definitely like even you really have to honestly put water in your hair because water is the
Yes.
main key thing to moisturizing your hair. You could put so much
Yes.
product in your hair, but if it doesn't have any water, it's not really gonna be moisturized the way it needs to be. So it's like one of
Yes.
the first things that you have to put in your hair, especially with mine. My hair sucks my hair water up so much, like and so fast,
Yes.
and so quick. So I really have to make sure that I like at least put some type of water in it or something because it was
Yes.
dry.
I can relate.
Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh, speaking of your videos, because Kiara, she told me about you because Kiara watches you a lot. And
Oh,
and she does. And she was
Oh,
raving about like how you go on your solo dates because her and I sometimes we again talk about like dating ourselves, waiting, self love.
I got myself an
mhm.
engagement ring for myself.
Yeah.
I
Very
love that. You know, I was
all
thinking
me
about that
with
too.
a diamond
Oh yeah.
band, and then I have it engraved. My love here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. That's such a good idea.
Yeah, I have me like a couple of rings too. I don't have it on me right now, but I have some. I don't really wear them because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose them because my grandmother gave it to me. So it's just
Oh,
yeah. So I don't really
sentimental value, yeah.
right. So I was like, let me just leave it here. But I don't know what I did with my rings. Usually I like to take them off before I like deal with like water or something because I don't know,
Yeah.
claustrophobic when it's like I'm dealing with water, washing dishes, washing my hand, and my ring is on my finger.
You
But
should put it around your neck.
you know what? I should do that. I actually really did not think about that. I should do that. That's actually really smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that I didn't think about that. Yeah, I definitely should do that.
It's like you meet new people, so you can think of things.
But yeah,
Yeah.
when we were
That's
talking
a good
about
conversation
mhm,
starter.
yes, and it was just like we were also saying too, like how you're not really a what did you say, Kiara? Like you're not really lonely or you're not really
Not
alone.
really alone. Well, you're
Hmm.
not really lonely if you're with yourself, which you had said about being there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's right.
And we always say that 'cause I think sometimes people think somebody's sitting by themselves they're lonely, but if you aren't there for yourself, then of course you're really lonely. If you aren't there for yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes,
And I also feel like, oh, go ahead.
no, you can go ahead. I was just agreeing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, it's because we judge ourselves so much, and that's why a lot of people don't want to be by themselves because they judge themselves. And then when they get with other people, they judge other people how they would judge themselves. So once you spend more time by yourself, you realize how much you're judging yourself. And certain people can handle it and certain people can't handle it. So,
Actually amazing. Yeah, I definitely admired that when I first watched you. I watched like your solo days and you went to I saw the one where you went to go see Sinners, I think. And you were spending time with
yes.
me and you were spending time with yourself, doing your self-care. And it was definitely inspiring me to put more just take more time out to do the same thing for myself. And I also
Hmm.
watched I've seen a little bit of your one of your tarot videos, I believe, was
Uh-huh.
like I believe like what do people think about your hidden talents or something like that. And I was
Uh-huh.
and I definitely resonated with
Oh, I love
yeah,
that.
yeah. And I definitely have to I've been planning to watch some of your yoga videos too. And do like one of your yoga
Yes.
challenges because I noticed you do yoga challenges as well. And I was like, I need to get back into yoga. It's good for like the body and stretching and like
Yes.
definitely helping with that inflammation of the body. And yeah, definitely gotta get into that. But I'm definitely a subscriber. I subscribe to you on my personal channel.
I love that. I love that. And then with my yoga,
Mhm.
because I'm an instructor, I have other yoga videos for like beginners or just anybody who is into yoga. And I
Mhm.
put affirmations in them just because I feel like the westernized version of yoga, like it doesn't connect with your mind. And we like yoga is meant to connect the mind and the body together. And so when you add affirmations to it, it kind of like keeps you in that mindset of like connecting the mind and the body. So yeah.
Wow, I never really thought about it like that until you said something. I think that's why, honestly, like I kind of just was a little unmotivated to do yoga because I was just like, it's not really like I don't think I was getting that, like you said, that mind and body connection like you were supposed
Yeah.
to. So that's actually a really good point. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, absolutely. Akira, do you want to ask anything else before we go on to some fun questions?
Oh no, I'm gonna say something. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I think we're glitching a little
Are
bit.
we glitching?
Yeah, we're definitely glitching a little
Oh,
bit.
I didn't.
I
Yeah,
didn't notice.
we've been glitching
Uh-uh.
for 5 minutes. I guess we pushed through. No, we glitched a
I
little
mean,
bit.
from what I see, we all look fine.
Like you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all look fine. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get into some more fun questions. What I would like to ask is if your mirror could talk for 30 seconds every morning, what would you want it to say?
Oh, it would start off as like I'm subconsciously, and then any affirmation that I need to hear in that moment. Um, and then the reason why I say I'm subconsciously, just because on a conscious level, it's harder to obtain that affirmation if it's not ingrained subconsciously. So there are so many subconscious blockages that we're not aware about. So if you say I'm subconsciously um, whole within myself, you negate all those negative blockages subconsciously first, and you kind of bypass. It's kind of like a you can say like a glitch in the code, quote unquote, uh, just because you bypass all of that negativity. Like you're not gonna have like that that inner voice or that inner judgment just because you already negated that.
Oh, that's beautiful. Love
Thank you.
that. Would you like to ask for Akira?
Well, I want to go back to the natural hair part.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Why did you start wearing your natural? Because for a lot of Black women, sadly, like I wrote about this in English composition class. I took say an essay
Hmm.
about natural hair. I noticed how nobody else says natural hair but Black women. So
Oh yeah, that is true.
everybody else just wears their
Uh,
hair.
I started wearing my hair just because I felt like I needed a change. Like all the hairstyles that I had, I felt like I wasn't properly maintaining them. And because I wasn't maintaining them, my hair was being completely damaged. So the more I was like putting in like relaxers and all these products that my hair did not like, it was starting to like break off and even more. So I'm like, there's something that like my hair doesn't like this. So I started listening to like my hair and just trying to find products that um worked for me. And then I went to New Orleans, and it was like first when Mayel came out
Hmm.
and she was handing out like the little samples that you get, and I started trying that, and my hair just like revived itself, and like I started to see my curls and everything. So that was like one of the first products that I tried other than Shea Moisture.
Hmm. Yeah, Shea Moisture, especially when everybody started to go natural and it like became a trendy thing. Shea Moisture was like one of the main like
Yeah.
that everybody was using to like go natural and stuff. So yeah, that oh my gosh, that seems like so long ago.
Yeah.
It seems like yesterday. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. Oh my gosh. Now I think
Right?
about it. Yeah. You have any more questions, Kira?
Well, I love your hair.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
amazing.
I
Thank
remember
you.
I
I
think
love you guys' hair.
Thank you.
I do the 70s pat all day long.
Okay. Oh, Kiara, you want to ask a fun question?
There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of good ones. If you could start a new self-care holiday, what would it be called, and what's the first thing we're doing?
Ooh. I'm gonna go to the second question first. It would definitely be going to Sephora, and it would probably have to do with like something with the lips. Just because I love lip gloss, I am a lip gloss fanatic. I don't feel like I feel like if you don't have any other products, lip gloss is like your best friend. So I love a good gloss. And yeah, I think that would be so fun to like pick out all the lip glosses. Like I like stuff that's shimmery, but also like I like lip scrubs and like um stuff that like I don't know, like it would be like I've never really done a lip mask, so I think that would be fun to try out, but it would definitely be lip products. And then straight after that, it would be like body butters or I would love like before I even started YouTube, I used to make body butters. So I would love to like make those again and like do that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I love you, good body butter, lip gloss.
Yeah.
Like, even though like I don't wear makeup sometimes,
Hmm.
I have to have me like a lip liner or a lip gloss. I can't
Yes.
have it. Like I need it. It's like my signature. It's like a part of me basically. It's a whole
Yes.
personality. I have to have it
I felt that. I felt that.
with me.
I
Oh.
wear any makeup, never have, but I only wear lip gloss. That's the only thing I wear. Just
Yeah.
lip gloss.
Yes, I love a good gloss. It's
Hmm.
so like it's just like it reminds me of like going to the beauty supply store and
Yeah.
like you I remember like going to the beauty supply store with like my grandma and she would be like, you can get something out of here. And I would be like, the first thing that I would grab is like those roller lip glosses.
Oh, like
Like,
expressions?
say that again.
Was it expression?
I think so. It was like the
The
one with the
shimmery?
little roller ball, the
Yeah.
one with the little roller ball. Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
love those.
They had like some of them didn't have like certain scents. Like it had different colors.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
strawberries. It had like the strawberry on the top or the
Yeah.
orange on the top. Yes, I love those.
Oh my gosh, that just like unlocked nostalgia for me because I used to love this. I used to think I was just queen bee, with the little.
Yes. And
I,
then there was like the little pouch, like
yes.
yes.
Oh my gosh, the pouch! I wanted that pouch so bad when I was
Yes.
like every it girl had at least like
That
or
pouch.
a pouch of expression.
Hmm.
Those are oh my gosh. I'm good. Oh, oh, I would love to ask this one. If you were a tiny scorpion with superpowers, what would your catchphrase be?
Oh, it would probably be, I'm gonna find out anyway.
Ooh.
Just because that's usually what happens.
Uh,
Like I find things out and it's not even like on purpose.
yeah.
Like I'll be doing something random and then a random person will hit me up and then I'll know some certain information that I was like thinking about.
Hmm.
So
Oh, so it's like
yeah.
intuition. You're very
Yes.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Mm.
Same with
Oh,
me. I don't know what it is. It's like it's just like something. I guess that's what happens when you tap into your spirituality. You become a
Yeah.
lot more like intuitive. It's like something inside you is like, and then you just be like you said, you just be doing
Hmm.
anything, and it's something that pop up in your mind, and you're like, where did this come from? And then coming to find out, there was some information, and it was like
Yeah.
I already knew anything before you even said anything, you know?
Yes.
So yeah,
Something that you needed to know.
yes, I completely relate to that. Kiara, would you like to ask one?
Okay. That's a lot. Okay, that's one good. Ooh, no, that one's really good too. Okay. If your intuition had a ringtone, what would it sound like? I love that one.
Oh, that is so good. Um, like, oh, I don't know who's the artist, but it's like a really old song, and it's like your boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. And like I don't know how to
Really?
explain it. It's like I don't even know who that's by.
Your boots are made for that sounds very familiar.
Yeah, it's like a catchy and it's like I forgot who that's by. It's like a really old song, but it's pretty much like telling the people
Nancy.
like if you if there's like certain people doing you wrong, you can get out of my life, and like you just keep it walking, like um
Oh.
or it's kind of like I'll find certain things out, or another one would be one way or another I'm gonna find you.
Mhm.
I forgot that song. I forgot the name of the song. Um, but it's like my intuition be like would be like I'm gonna find out the answer, and it's gonna be very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
Okay,
boots
I
are made
found the
for
name.
walking. I think
Nancy
is
Sinatra.
yeah, Nancy Sinatra
Yes.
60s,
And then
right?
one way or another, that's Blondie.
Yes,
Blondie.
yes,
Yeah,
yes. Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
I'm like, these sound familiar. I have a lot of, I was raised by grandparents too, so
Hmm.
I know a lot of like those older songs. Oh, they just sound familiar because I've been on Instagram
Yeah.
and I love like going to like I love like history of music. So
Hmm.
sometimes I can hear those songs or just learn about a certain artist and their song will be playing in the background and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
I knew that sounds so familiar.
Well, I only know boots are made for walking from Puss in Boots as a child. Shrek.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
Another, it's played in movies. They use that song a lot when somebody is trying to find somebody and get somebody.
Yeah.
It's the
yeah,
thing.
that's true. Oh, I also would love this to ask you this one.
Mhm.
Um, if you had a zodiac sidekick, what sign would it be?
Oh my gosh. It would either have to be an Aries, or I'm gonna say a Gemini. I love a good Gemini. I'm gonna say an evolved Gemini. And
Uh-huh.
everybody hates Geminis, but I feel like they're very clever, and they're very good at communication.
Mhm.
They are so great at networking. And I feel like because one of my besties is a Gemini, the networking skills, like I learned most of that from him. So,
Yeah. It's so funny you said because I honestly can relate to that too because my mom is a Gemini. Her birthday
hmm.
passed like not too long ago. It was the 22nd of this month. And the same way, like the way she communicates
Hmm.
very well. I noticed too, they have like a very good head on their shoulders, I've noticed as well. And I feel like they
Yeah.
will be very intuitive as
Yes.
well, which
Yes.
I definitely noticed with my mom, just same with her. and very protective too.
Yes, yes.
So that's actually a good answer because yeah, my mom is on
You're a
the
Scorpio, right?
Yes.
same.
Okay. Now, what do you think Naraya and I are when it comes to our zodiac? This has been talking to us. We're both different zodiac.
Okay, so I think Kiera, you are either I would say an earth sign, so like a Capricorn or a Virgo even, or that could be like your rising sign or rising signs. Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
What do you think Naraya is?
And
I'm gonna tell you.
Mariah, I feel like you have like a bubbly personality, so it's just like either you have Libra in your chart or even like a Taurus or like I would say Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Aquarius. Yeah.
um,
Okay.
I'm a Leo.
Oh, really?
I'm a Capricorn, December 31st.
Oh.
But you know, it's funny that you say Aquarius because I was supposed to be one. I preemie,
Really?
so I was
Oh, okay.
born February 7th, but I
Hmm.
had other plans. I was ready to just I was ready to come out. I was ready to come out. So I just was like, I'm just coming out on the 31st of December.
That is so funny.
So me being a Leo, I can say I'm
Hmm.
a Leo. My mom's a Leo. My grandma's a Leo. Whole bunch of
Oh,
mine.
wow. Strong
And
leaders.
my mom, she named me Kiera after Lion King 2. Have you seen the one that wasn't as popular? It went to like DVD back in the day.
Oh yeah, Simba.
Um, I
Like one
don't
of the
think
lions
so.
was named Kiera. So that's why my mom named me
I
after.
think it was
Oh, that is
Simba's pride.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It correlates.
Yeah. I think Kiara is Simba's daughter.
She's in the new Mufasa, right? I think
Yeah,
I
Beyonce's
think so,
daughter plays
yeah.
her.
hmm Yeah, I think the one you talk about, Kiara, the cartoon one, is Simba's Pride. I think the
Yep,
Lion
that's it.
King.
Simba's
Yeah,
pride.
yeah. When
That's her. My mom found my name. So she was like, I'm naming her Kiera.
That's funny. You have like a whole bunch of Leos in your family. My mom's also a Leo, so I can relate on being raised by a Leo.
I think that's why too. It makes sense why you said Libras because I have a lot, like how Kiara has a lot of Leos. I have a lot of Libras
Uh-huh.
in my family.
Ah,
A lot of Libras in my
I have
family.
one Libra, my dad. He always talks about balancing everything out.
oh yeah.
Because they're
He's
valid.
like, I'm a Libra, I gotta balance it. I'm a
Yeah,
Libra.
that's a good one. Um, you
Oh,
want to
I think
ask Shakira?
I'll add. Yeah, I'll add
Okay.
because you definitely have some more. And it's fun. Oh, I love this one. Okay. If your skincare had a theme song, what would it be?
Oh, it would be like so fresh and so clean.
Ooh,
Oh,
Yes.
Jadakiss? Is that Jadakiss?
Say that
No,
again.
not Jadakiss. Why did I say Jadakiss? Why did I say them? I know who they. Oh crap.
I'm looking it up.
Outcast.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
I
yes,
don't know why
yes.
I
I
said
couldn't think of that
Jadakiss.
either.
Jadakiss is
But
a rapper. I mean, they rappers too, but he's like solo. They in a group. They was in a group. But Outcast,
yeah,
yes. I love. My grandmother loves the what is it? Sorry, Miss Jackson.
yeah.
Yep, she loved that song. Okay. Oh, I would also love to ask too. Um, what's your secret Scorpio power that no one knows about?
Oh, I don't know. Mm, I'm trying to think. I would say clear audience. Um, so it's like I'm able to get messages through music.
Oh,
So I'll pick up or messages through music or just sound in general or movies. That's why I'm like a big movie fanatic. Like you guys
Yes.
will always see me watching a good movie just because I'm able to pick up the message very quickly.
Oh my,
So,
it's so funny you say that. You know what? Because I'm a Scorpio rising, believe it or not.
mhm,
Scorpio rising, Aries moon. And I notice how intuitive I could be too. Like all the things that you say about like how intuitive, I'm like, oh my gosh, I
mhm,
like do the same. Like I don't know what it is. I guess when you're intuitive, you're a deep thinker. So
yeah,
when you are like watching these movies, it's like while you're watching it, you can already try to pick up like what the theme or the message is in the movie, and then like
yes,
tie it to yourself or the people what they was trying to say, their point. So that's another reason too. I love to watch like movies and stuff, and I also notice with myself, I also love to like um break down like the psychosis of the characters too,
oh yeah,
why they do the things that they do, and then like what caused them to do it and things like that. And yeah, I don't
mhm.
know. It's so interesting. I feel like a whole psychiatrist every time.
Yes, I love doing that.
Yeah. And then I also do it because I just love to relax. Like I just love having my
Hmm.
snacks, my blankets, and cuddled up with my pet cat, and we're just watching our favorite shows and movies and stuff.
Oh, I love that. That sounds
Thank
like
you.
a vibe.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
This is a
Uh,
question I just thought of actually about consumption. I always talk about this. Is there anything that are there in any ways you're careful about the media you consume, like movies, shows, music?
Um, I would say I don't consume like certain medias often, but I also feel like it's important to be aware of it and to be strong within yourself because um I'm gonna say if you it's like there's certain medias that I don't watch just because I feel like it's just automatically negative and it's just not right for my spirit and I can't gain anything from that. But there's certain media that is negative that I do consume to be stronger. Like you have to kind of train yourself to not um be I want to say like not be so
like easily swayed.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Like you can, I see what you're saying about that. It builds like your discipline to not be easily influenced or easily
Yes,
swayed
or
by.
naive.
Right, exactly. That
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. That's actually a really good point. How you put that. I like.
Yeah, you got to be balanced in
Mm-hmm.
both.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. I like
With me, that does not go well. Mm-mm.
that.
With me consuming media that's like more negative, like my spirit, I can just feel it. It's like stay in the light here. Like it doesn't even. I learned. I think I tried to do that. Like I
Hmm.
understand that. I tried to do that. Like get a little bit of stuff, get a little bit of this, get a little bit of that, and I'll get stronger in it. It's okay to be a little bit in some negative stuff or maybe some drama a little bit.
Yeah.
Like stay strong. Like I'll be fine, but it would just end in like a spiral, and
Mm.
it just wasn't good.
Um,
So with my spirit, it's like just stay home in the light, like just stay there. That's how it is with me.
Mm.
yeah.
I also understand that too, because there's times where I'm like, oh, I need to like how I'm consuming it. It can like it drains me sometimes. Like that's why I noticed I stopped watching
Yeah.
certain reality TV shows too, because I'm just
Oh,
like
for sure.
draining me. But then I also like use it to like educate myself too. Like this is showing me what not to do. Things like
Yeah. I think I watch it for not only entertainment purposes, but like there's certain things that, like you said, can educate you. And I mostly watch it for like behavioral purposes. So there are certain things that quote unquote enemies do that you can see in other people or you can see in like certain people's patterns And so if certain people like come to you in that same energy, you're able to pick up on those patterns quicker than somebody who is always just in the light. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're always in the light, you're always going to be kind of focused on, I want to say like you're not going to see that person's intentions because you're kind of like blinded by that. Like especially if especially because certain people wear like a certain mask and they try to like mask your personality, and it'll be like, oh, like you're love and light, so let me act love and light, and they're actually not a good person at all. So just being able to like kind of go on the internet and be like, okay, this person is acting like this, and this is how this other person was kind of acting when they came into my life. Let me just watch them and see if they continue that behavior.
Mm-hmm.
So um it's kind of like a warning sign to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually really good, Wait, but you were very wise.
Thank you.
About the staying in the light part, I think with me, I guess I'm
Hmm.
just different. The more I'm in the light, the more I actually see things that are wrong. I don't know. I guess I'm just different about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
I think it's just also like that Scorpio side. I like seeing darker things because I like a good horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like one of those people.
Video.
Yeah.
Like I like a good horror movie, but I don't watch it for like the horror, you know. I watch it to like
Mm-hmm.
analyze. Yeah.
You're saying you analyze kind of like the dark aspect of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I get you. Oh my goodness, it was so amazing. Honestly, talking to you, you are like so.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much for agreeing to be on this interview with us. We really love having you here. We definitely have to do this again because you're just amazing.
Yes, I would love to do it again.
Yeah.
I love talking to you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, also please tell our audience like where they can find you, your social media.
Oh, for sure, for sure. So I'm on Instagram, YouTube, obviously, and I do have TikTok and Twitter and Threads, and it's all Baby Scorpio, but the end is three zeros instead of an O.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, definitely when we're editing, we'll definitely like
Uh-huh.
put like your socials and stuff and put it like on our social media so that they can reach you all.
Oh,
And
appreciate it, appreciate it.
yes, of course.
I think I'm having the best time making some of these shorts, and same for Naraya because there's so many moments of wisdom. It's gonna
Yes, I
Oh, I
was thinking
appreciate it.
that.
Oh my gosh.
so
I
many. Like
love that.
Yes,
I
yes.
might get a little short crazy. So, like fun answers too. All this.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Thank you so much.
You're
Um,
welcome.
well, I'm Mariah. And we are the Brilliant Black Beauties. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, Triple B's. And thank you so much again, Leah, for coming. We greatly, greatly
Thank you.
appreciate it. Yes.